Hi everyone. So today we are going to solve this question from the chapter Equilibrium, which has come in JEE Main 2025. Okay. So the reaction is given to you, and the initial pressure of CO2 is 0.6 atm, and the total pressure at equilibrium is given to you, that is 0.8 atm, and you have to find out the Kp. Okay. So what is the formula of the Kp? See, Kp is equals to the pressure of gaseous product raised to the power stoichiometric coefficient. Gaseous product is CO, right? So it will be PCO. It will be 2 here. Okay, PCO whole square. Okay, we have to balance the reaction. Okay, so it will be whole square raised to the power stoichiometric coefficient divided by pressure of gaseous reactant. Now see, in the reactant there is CO2 and C, carbon, right? Carbon is present in solid form or solid state, but CO2 is present in gaseous state. So while finding out the Kp, we write the pressure of the gaseous reactant. So we will write the pressure of CO2 raised to the power stoichiometric coefficient, which is 1. So no need to write that. Right. Now, very important thing, that this pressure, okay, of product and reactant, these are the equilibrium pressure. Okay, these are the equilibrium pressure. But in question, what is given? Initial pressure of CO2 is given and the total pressure at equilibrium is given. Okay, so total pressure means at equilibrium there will be CO2 gas and CO, carbon monoxide gas. So total pressure will be summation of these two. So how we will find out the pressure of these gases at equilibrium? We will proceed the reaction. CO2 is reacting with carbon, solid, formation of 2CO, right? So if we talk about the beginning of the reaction, at the beginning of the reaction there will be only reactant. Okay, at the beginning of the reaction no product will be formed. Amount of product will be 0, only reactant will be there. So the pressure of the reactant will be P naught. Now because we are talking about pressure, we are talking about Kp. So we don't have to write the pressure of solid. Okay. So and the pressure of product, initially no product will be formed. So pressure of product 0. Right. Now at equilibrium, what will happen? Some amount of reactant will react and form product. Right. Some amount of reactant will form some product and equilibrium will establish. So at equilibrium, what will be the pressure? Suppose P pressure of CO is formed. Now when we write this P, we don't forget the stoichiometry. Always multiply this P pressure by the stoichiometry. So at equilibrium, 2P pressure of CO will be formed, right? And the pressure of CO2 at equilibrium, it will be equals to P naught minus P. Whenever we write the P, we write the stoichiometry of the species. See, this stoichiometry of CO2 is 1. So we do not have to write 1. It will be P naught minus P. So the pressure of CO2 at equilibrium, it will be P naught minus P, and pressure of CO is equals to 2P. Now what happens? Suppose this reaction is occurring in a container, right? So inside the container, how we can find out the pressure of the gas? See, at the beginning of the gas there will be CO2 and carbon solid, right? So CO2 is a gas, carbon is present in the solid form, right? So all the pressure at the beginning of the reaction will be because of the CO2. Okay, how we will measure the pressure? We will attach some barometer to this container. Okay, we will attach some barometer to this container which will show the reading. जो भी आपकी रीडिंग आएगी वो क्या होगा? आपका इनिशियल प्रेशर. Initially only reactant will be present. Now what will happen when the reactant will react to form the product? Reaction will proceed in the forward direction. Some amount of product will be formed, right? CO2 will be reacted to form CO. So at equilibrium there will be two gases, that is CO2 and CO. Okay, so the reading given by the barometer, it will be the total pressure, that is the summation of pressure of the CO2 gas and CO gas. Okay, you cannot find out the individual pressure. We cannot see into the container and हम उसको खोल कर देखें, अच्छा ये तो CO2 के मॉलिक्यूल है, इसका प्रेशर इतना है, CO का प्रेशर इतना नहीं. We cannot do that. We can only find out the total pressure at equilibrium. So total pressure, it will be equals to the pressure, summation of pressure of CO2 and pressure of CO, which is given in the question, that is 0.8 atm. Okay, now this total pressure at equilibrium, there is CO2, amount of CO2 is P naught minus P and amount of CO is 2P. So total pressure is the summation of pressure of CO2 and CO. P total will be equals to the P naught minus P plus 2P. Right. Now it will be equals to P naught plus P. Now we know the value of P naught, initial pressure of CO2. We know the total pressure at equilibrium. It is 0.8 atm. And this P naught equals to 0.6 atm plus P. So your P, value of P will be 0.2 atm. With the help of this P, we can find out the pressure of CO2. Equilibrium pressure of CO2 is P naught minus P. We can substitute the values here. The equilibrium pressure of CO is 2P raised to the power stoichiometric coefficient. Do not forget the square here. Okay, divided by the pressure, equilibrium pressure of CO2. Okay, we can find out the value of P naught minus P. We know what is P naught, initial pressure. So P CO2, I am writing it here, is equals to P naught minus P. It will be equals to, that is P naught minus 0.2. It will be equals to 0.4 atm. Alright, this will be the pressure of CO2. And the pressure of CO, is equals to 2P. It means 2 into 0.2 is equals to 0.4 atm. So we can substitute the values here. Right? The value of 2P is equals to 0.4 atm. Again, do not forget the square. Divided by P naught minus P value. We have just calculated it. It is 0.4. We will cancel it. Right? Square is given. So your final answer will be 0.4. Kp will be equals to the 0.4. Okay. So option A will be the correct answer. Okay. So this was your question from JEE Mains. Okay. This is the end of the video. Please like, share and subscribe.